Hello, everyone, and this is Reggie with Stock Talk, and today we are talking about Wish. Wish IPO will be dropping anytime now. We're thinking around afternoon. Sometimes the afternoon ones hit at 1 o'clock. They said it was going to drop at this morning, which we haven't seen it yet. So anyway, my 2 cents on Wish, right? So a lot of people kind of knocking it. Looking at some of the chats out there, and people are knocking Wish. They're saying, "Oh man, you know." They say Wish IPO is today. That means it's going to take a month to actually get the shares, which is a joke about how long the delivery times, how long delivery times take. And then he's got cheap China junk. Even though everything comes from China, even the quality stuff, just a matter of what vendor you use. So what do I think about Wish? I've used Wish a lot. There are cheap junk on there, but there are some really good quality things on Wish also. And I've seen a progression of Wish. Yeah, there was a time where you ordered something and it took so long for you to get it that when you get it in the mail, you'd be like, "Man, did I order this?" Like, like, what is this? 2 months later, like, oh, I didn't know. So anyway, I've got fish and tackle from Wish. I like the fish. I've got uh, tech stuff from Wish. Like my wife bought me these, not these glasses, but some sunglasses with a Bluetooth earbuds attached to it, which was really cool. And I've got some pretty neat stuff from Wish. Now, as an investor and a user of Wish, my point of view is I think the real value of Wish is the delivery. And now Wish is a California-based company. It seems like it's China because there's a lot of China stuff on there, but they're San Francisco-based company and the parent company, and their deliveries, man. Now, no longer, I don't notice any more of the 3 month long delivery time windows, or when it gets here, it gets here. Now I'm getting stuff within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and these guys have really cracked the code on China buying stuff from China vendors that doesn't take 2 months to get to you, and you paying hundreds of dollars for a single item. Personally, my own experience, I've purchased things from Alibaba. I have a business, and I purchase like parts and stuff from China, and the shipping was always the tricky part because you're like minimal. Like if you use like a regular box, like I said, regular Amazon size box, it would cost at least $200 or $300, no matter what's in it, just to have it shipped to you. So you are forced to kind of buy things in bulk to offset the shipping price. And Wish, you can get a tiny little trinket shipped to you for like 10 cents. I don't It's crazy, right? Or they ship it for free. Or you get items shipped to you, and they've really cracked the code on the shipping. And just no research on this, but in my I think what they probably did was they're getting stuff shipped in containers to San Francisco, and then they're just distributing them from there, kind of like a warehouse. That's the only way I could think of how they can do it so cheap, just having it all shipped in bulk and in shipping containers. Um, so anyway, yeah, they definitely cracked the code on the shipping. Another thing I noticed is during the pandemic, and it's funny, I put this on my Facebook page. I was like, man, 2020 is a weird year when your Wish items arrive faster than your Amazon items. Yeah, during a pandemic, we'll order stuff from Wish, and it would arrive sooner than the stuff we get from Amazon, because Amazon's kind of backlogged, and they're trying to figure out their process and keeping their employees safe. And the priorities were on essential items instead of anything else. So that slowed down the Amazon process a bit. So don't sleep on Wish. If you don't use Wish, I recommend you use them before passing judgment. I mean, saying cheap China stuff is kind of is low hanging fruit and easy to say, I guess. But it's kind of it's funny because everything comes from China. I've invented things. I have um, purchased things in bulk, and all roads lead to China. They've cracked the code on manufacturing and manufacturing cheap. And as a business or a product producer, to get quality things and cheap is how you can get the market. If it wasn't for China, we would be paying $10,000 for iPhones. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's hard. It's hard because I've tried to get things made here and the same quality, and it was 10 times as much, which is understandable, right? So anyway, don't sleep on Wish. And I think that the IPO, I've got a buy order set in at $40. I hope to get filled around 30 when the IPO hits the market, and I will probably scalp it. To be honest with you, I'm gonna, I'm a swing trader, so I'm gonna probably scalp it. Might sell it today after I buy it if it jumps up by, hopefully it jumps up like $20. If it doesn't, if it happens to fall, I'm just gonna hold it. It is a good long play. It's e-commerce. It's up there with Amazon, eBay, Juma. It's up there. And Wish again allows you to buy neat and cool stuff at super cheap prices. And to me, again, just reiterate, the real glue and the real value of Wish is how they figured out how the consumer can get things from China shipped to you cheap for pennies on a dollar, super cheap. Basically, almost less than the price of the postal service. And so, and they've got different, they're pretty smart too. Like what I like about the clothes, I haven't had good experience with the clothes. Now I admit that. I buy stuff for my wife and stuff. We try stuff out, and a lot of stuff, the sizing is weird. But I like the fact that Wish on their reviews allow people who purchase the items to actually post real pictures, and that helps big time. It helps you decide, and people comment and stuff like that. So it's really nice too. The fact before you buy something, you can actually look at real world reviews and see what people say. Like sometimes people will say, like for clothes, they'll say, "Well, it fits a size too small, so to order a bigger size." Or if something looks pretty in a picture and you want to see, if it looks like that in real life, it allows you to look at a real person's review and see what they say about the quality. And a lot of times you'll be shocked, man. Stuff look pretty online. I'm like, yeah, that's probably junk in real life. And you look at people who thought the same thing would say, hey, man, it's really good, surprisingly good quality. So I think Wish is a buy. Wish is a good investment. And if you haven't used Wish, I recommend using it, and I think that will change a lot of hearts of people who are kind of negative on the stock, on the product. But at the end of the day, it's a platform, and I believe what they'll do, what I like to see done, because when you do IPO, you raise money, so they're gonna hopefully invest that money back into the business, and I would like to see them bring on name brand retailers. And even better, I would like to see them partner with Alibaba. I don't know if they, I'm not saying I've heard this, but that would be idea if they can partner with Alibaba. Because Alibaba they have similar products in bulk for businesses and stuff. You're trying to, have a business, you're trying to get inventory. But the problem with Alibaba is the shipping to the U.S. The shipping is this crazy. It's overnight air. Some of the vendors don't even know how to ship. Alibaba does have its own shipping now. And I know there's a retail side of the Alibaba site too, Alibaba Express, but I use the wholesale side. But the shipping is always the issue, and it would be nice to see Wish partner with Alibaba, or have name brands like maybe Nike or um, even stores, Walmart. They need a name brand to uh, go with the business. I think that would help really push the stock price and also erase that stigma of cheap China trinkets that the naysayers say about Wish. So let me know your comments. Let me know what you feel about it. Leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can hear more rants like this. But don't forget to like and subscribe, man. I try to do a pre-market analysis every day on the stock market. As I look at hundreds of stocks a day. And so when something jumps out to me, I do post about it, so that you have something to add to your watch list, especially for those professionals out there who don't have time to sit in front of a computer and look at stocks all day. Guys like me are very helpful because we kind of filter things down for you and help you find good stocks. Anyway, this is Reggie with Stock Talk. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications on new videos. and I'll see you in the next video.